First off, so let's react to a new video. No, it's not new. I think 1 or 2
1 or
days
2 days,
before
yeah.
it is like they released. But it's that's something different. I feel the Nag Ashwin, the director himself, is going to come and explain about this because it's something different, right?
Yeah. The name itself is different. Prelude of Kalki. So don't know what he is going to tell, and they have released in English and Telugu, both languages.
He wants it to give a little gist of it, or
Yeah.
a kind of the Brahmastra time, right? The
Brahmastra and
director has
story of Brahmastra, something like that. They have, and Kandara time also they have shown some.
yeah,
So,
because little information about the movie and how it's going to be. So the last time Brahmastra also, when he explained, we understood, and it's going to be a kind of the history, like
yeah.
the Indian history. That thing also is going to include it. That's what the Brahmastra time we experienced through that video. But this time, I feel he's going to tell about.
We have so many doubts. No, why the name is Kalki? Kalki 2898 AD and AD, whatever it is, we know that. But Kalki, why? No. So that's the thing. So maybe he will be telling that.
He'll be telling. So let's experience it.
Yeah. Ready?
Episode 1.
The first chapter of our world is going to look like. In India, we grow up the epics, especially Mahabharata and Ramayana.
Mahabharata and Ramayana.
Another age to go, and that age is the final battle.
Okay.
In India, we've grown up with so much of the epics, especially Mahabharata and Ramayana, being part of our culture and everyday life. Like, especially not just religious, but just like even just stories that we tell our kids. And so, when you grow up and you're watching a lot of, I guess, foreign films which are in the either comic book space or Marvel or Spider-Man or Star Wars or any of those things, you always wonder, like, where are our superheroes? Because they are heroic and they are as larger than life as anybody else. I think I heard that slowly people across India were more interested or starting to think about making movies like this. I heard somebody talking about Immortals and some studio trying to think about it, and I was like, okay, now it's time for us to. And the world of Kalki is something that we are saying is almost like a sequel to the last epic that we have of these characters of the previous yuga. So the previous yuga in India, in Indian culture, we have 4 yugas, right? So each yuga has a sort of a dramatic battle and a great good versus evil sort of a setup, and each time an avatar comes to restore the balance. And the last great epic that we have is the Mahabharata, where it was like a huge war with the most powerful and the most epic kings, and they fight in this dramatic battle, and they are, one side is protected by an avatar god figure, which is Krishna. Final epic was the last story that we know. And all of our greatest characters from there have an ending, or some of them have an opening ending, or we know that this is where this story ended, but we still have another age to go, and that age is the final battle. That age is where the end essentially has to begin, and everything has to come to a climax. Like all of these stories, all of these 9 avatars, all of these 4 years, all of these battles, which are small and big, that happen since the creation of time, has to end somewhere. So we tried to see if we could attempt to write that, and that's how we started. And that's where the last story of our mythology sort of ends. And now we are meant to be in the last age, which is called the Kali Yuga, and we don't really have a story of this era or of this Yuga.
That's upcoming, right?
It's a new one.
And I just thought it is a very interesting idea. If we start writing a sequel to the Mahabharata, what would happen if it ended there, and Kali continues from Dwapar Yuga, and he has to come into the Kali Yuga. So now if he comes in, now our heroes have to come in as well. And how is this epic going to be? How are we going to write this? And I wanted to write it in a way that it's today, and it's for the whole world to be part of it now, because it's not just, because it was never, I think, ever just one country, it's always the world. So that's the thing. And hence, 5 years later, we are here, and we are close to being able to share with you how the first part, how the first chapter of our world is going to look like.
Is it the first chapter?
It's going to be something. Wow.
So episode 1 only. So maybe
Actually,
next
the
episodes will be-
speech gives me a goosebumps to watch the movie, especially on theaters, because like this kind of thing should experienced actually by directors, because നമുക്ക് അറിയില്ല, like okay, we are expecting it's kind of a superhero movie, and it's something
Futuristic
different,
movie, yeah.
futuristic movie, and so many actors are there, and we know that definitely they would do their best of it. But this kind of thought would be definitely has to come to us. Then only like we will have that curiosity, more curiosity to experience it. അല്ലേ?
And വേറൊരു കാര്യം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ already Mahabharata story we know it. So same story if they are repeating means it is a boring
It
thing.
is
Because
going to be like a repetition,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
But if it is
if it is done in that much way.
Yeah, it has to be done in a way that we would again watch in multiple times, but that won't work in
Because
most of
there
the
already
times.
story is there, no? So we will be having so many of predictions things,
And lots of budget
lot of
also
criticism will come.
Budget also would be definitely high too.
So that type of thing. But here it is come like a
Interesting.
It's a part
That's
2.
what.
It's a part 2, and it is going to be in future. So we
It's
don't
very
know what is going to be.
fantastic idea, right? It's a very fantastic idea, Parayanangila, because the idea itself, I really liked it. Karanam, I feel nobody has attempted it before.
Yeah, and that also one character they are taking also from the Mahabharata. Ashwadama is coming, no?
No, because see, once the Kali Yuga comes and Kalki, all these things, definitely the superheroes of the, they have to come, right, to protect and maintain the balance of it, because that's how, because I don't know much about the thing but I'm just telling according to what other story I heard of. Because if any problems come to maintain the balance, a superhero would definitely
one
avatar would
will
come and finish it off everything. So that's what he's telling. There has to be a climax for everything, because after Mahabharata, like what happened, nobody knows, because it is happening, or it has to happen. But he's
Actually,
creating, it's happening. So he's creating something. It's a really challenging, and the idea really appreciated. That's what when we used to watch the Marvel movies and all, we always thought like something, we can make better than this.
Because whatever Marvel or DC movies, they're the main sole characters, or they'll be having some resemblance to our characters.
Our culture, Indian
and characters
culture.
also, like Mahabharata and Ramayana stories.
Yeah, when we were watching actually Marvel movies only, right? Marvel and DC, that Batman, something like that.
Yeah. DC movie. DC movie in that character is there, no? Aquaman character. Aquaman character also
not
has
just that, so many other Marvel movies.
Even it is a Thor character also.
Yeah, so many characters. When we are watching the movie, you'll get to know, oh my god, it's like, has they taken from our Indian culture?
We really feel like that, and we are feeling shame
our
there.
Stories,
because it's our thing, and they are taking and they are doing good
but
thing. Because
they are doing the great thing. They're using the technology, the VFX,
big budget.
So that is the different case, but they are taking the inspiration. We can't say anything, and they are brilliant, definitely. But we always used to feel so bad that okay, we have our culture is like so vast, and that too, lots and lots of stories that from our childhood, so we have heard about lots of superheroes, and but no movies are made. It's already the same kind of genre would be making every time. But this time he made a change and going to create something that's going to shake the entire industry.
And last time we have witnessed the Brahmastra movie also. There also some scenes are avoided, but rest of the other things,
except that Brahmastra, they made it a little masala. If they would have removed that part, that would have been also different experience, because except that, we would definitely look into the other parts and all, especially SRK scene and Deepika Padukone.
Ranbir Kapoor, that interval scene and the climax scene and all, and Deepika Padukone character.
Everything was very perfect. And
Amitabh Bachchan sir.
So here that he's also there.
He's there.
Okay.
Same like Brahmastra, Amitabh Bachchan sir again. He is going
to
perfect
cast in this, and from beginning he is impressing with his looks and attitude.
And with that glimpse itself, one glimpse times they have released only solo for Amitabh Bachchan sir.
See, especially like Deepika, Padukone and all, I didn't get that very impressive through the videos and all, but the main Prabhas plus Amitabh Bachchan sat
And
there.
last time Kamal sir also.
Kamal sir.
The end. they
And
have shown.
Shobana ma'am looks also like they revealed
good.
like recently, right? That is also like it's a different look, and that we love to see her in this kind of roles. So please share your feedback about it, and also we are expecting another episode of it because it has to be before releasing the movie. There has to be episodes like this to make us aware about the thing and what all, like, you know, because now we got to know what was his vision exactly, like, you know, how he got inspired everything, right?
We have a master vision. That's only we can call it a complete master vision.
That's what's so waiting eagerly for the movie, that Brahmanda movie that we are waiting. So we'll see another video.
Bye-bye.